Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 2, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 5, Chapter 36, Mutual Fight in the Shiva Puran. Om Bhakti Namakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha. Nira Veganam Kudu Sabakaya Sushram Ekadanta Himu Bhakritum. Miyari Visavurusha Vidyara Pinyasa. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Hariom Tat Sat. Sanat Kumar said the emissary turned and mentioned the words of Shiva in detail and truthfully. He conveyed his decision as it was. On hearing that, the valorous Danava Shankachuda accepted lovingly the alternative of a fight. Hurriedly, he got into his vehicle along with his ministers. He commanded his army against Shiva. Shiva too hastened to urge his army and the gods. The Lord of all was ready himself with his sport. The musical instruments formally announced the beginning of war. There was a great tumult along with the shouts of the heroes. O sage, the mutual fight between the gods and the Danavas ensued. Both the host of the gods and the Danavas fought righteously. Mahindra fought with Virsa Parvan, Bhaskara fought with Viprasiti, Vishnu fought a great battle with Dumba Kala, with the Asura Kala, and their fire god fought with Gokarna. Kubera fought with Kalakya, and Vishwakarman with Maya. Mirchu fought with Bayamkara, and Yama with Samhara. Varuna fought with Kalambika, the wind god, and with the wind god with with Kankala. Mercury with Gathaprastha, and Sanekara with Raktaksa. Jayanta fought with Ratnasara, the Vasus with the groups of Varsas, the Ashvins with the two Diptimants, and Nalakubhara with Dhumra. Dharma fought with Durandara. Mangala with Ganakaksa. Veshvana with Subhakara, and Manmatha with Pipita. The 12 sun gods fought with the Asuras Gokamukha, Churna, Kadgha, Dhumra, Samhala, the valorous Visva, and Palasa. The other gods assisted Shiva, fought righteously with the other Asuras. The 11 Maharudras fought with the 11 terrible Asuras of great power and valor. Mahamani fought with Ugrakanda and others. The god Moon fought with Rahu, and Jiva fought with Shukra. Nandishvara and the rest fought with leading Danavas in the great battle. This is not being explained separately. O sage, then Shiva stayed at the foot of the banyan tree along with Kali and his son. The host of the two armies fought continuously against each other. Decorated with gem-set ornaments, Shankachuda sat on his gem-set throne of great beauty, attended upon by a crore Danavas. Then ensued a great war in which both gods and Asuras were crushed. In that great war, many divine and miraculous weapons were hurled. Maces, long and short, swords, patisas, busundas, mudgaras, different kinds of iron clubs, javelins, spears, parighas, shaktis, axes, arrows, tomaras, sataganas, and other weapons shown in the hands of the heroes. Along with these weapons, the heroes severed the heads of each other. It was a jubilant occasion for the roaring heroes of the armies. Elephants, horses, chariots, and foot soldiers, along with their drivers and riders, were hit and split up. The arms, thighs, hands, hips, ears, and feet were cut off. The banners, arrows, swords, coats, and mail and excellent ornaments were slit and split. The earth shone with heads divested on coronets, but with earrings retained, strewn about, and with thighs resembling trunks of elephants broken off during the tussle. Severed arms with the ornaments and weapons still retained, and other limbs too were lying scattered about like honeycombs. The soldiers running in the battlefield saw several headless bodies that jumped with many weapons lifted in their hands. With different kinds of miraculous and ordinary weapons and missiles, the heroes of great strength and valor fought one another, shouting and leaping. Some heroes killed the soldiers with their arrows, fitted with golden tips, and roared like water-laden rumbling clouds. One hero fully encompassed another hero, as well as his chariot and charioteer, by discharging heaps of arrows like the rainy season, covering up the sun under the clouds. Fighters of duel rushed against one another, challenging, thrusting, and diving in at the vulnerable points. Everywhere, groups of heroes were seen in that terrible war, roaring like lions with various weapons displayed in their hands. The heroes in their joy shouted and leaped, blowing on their conchs of loud sound severely. Thus, for a long time, the great combat between the gods and Danavas continued, terrible and tumultuous, but delightful to the heroes. Such was the divine sport of the great Lord Shiva, the great soul. Everyone, including the gods, asuras, and human beings, was deluded by it. Let's see if there's any footnotes. Here in today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Prabhu Prananatam, Vyum Veshwanatam, Jagannatanatam, Saranantapacham, Putiptam Veshwaram Bhutanatam, Shivam Shankaram Shamasham, Kapura Gauram Karanavataram, Sansara Saram Mushikendrahadam, Siddhavasantam Ridyara Venne Babam Babami Saitam, Numa Parvati Pate, Hara Hara Mahadevi Kijay, Sutram Pakam Chavas Mushtiparam, O God, Swahu Sasho, Chantimangala Kali, Vedra Kalik Panagara. Hari Om Tua Mata Chavitatma Tua Bandusha Chasakatma Tua Vidya Dravinang Tua Sarma. Hari Om Tat Sat.